What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks so much for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this podversation. I wanted to just talk about this for a minute because this popped up unexpectedly. And funkydineva, who I am subscribed to his YouTube channel, I have been for a very long time. I've said that. Or you've said that a number of times, I should say. He's been on YouTube forever, as long as I know. But anyway, this popped up on my YouTube feed, and he pretty much was letting everyone know, those who know, he has been a part of Foxsoul's TGIF with Claudia Jordan and Al Reynolds for several years now. And he announced that he is no longer a part of the show. He talked about how he was having contract negotiations when the show first started. It started out with them being on 1 day a week. Then it went to, I believe, 2 days a week. And then I think it went from 2 days a week to 5 days a week. So he was doing, good on the show. And listen, I'm not even going to lie. I didn't watch every single episode of TGIF, and there were times where I would cringe a little bit when I would hear some of the things that he would say, but a lot of people really loved him being a part of that ensemble, and he did bring a lot of views to the show. I can't even front on that. He definitely, I feel, brought a lot of views to that show, because if you look at Foxsoul overall, the show on that channel on YouTube, because it is also on some other platforms like YouTube TV and other things like that. He on TGIF on Foxsoul, that show got the most views out of anything else that comes on Foxsoul. Let's just be honest. It's almost like TGIF is Foxsoul if we want to really be honest about it. And I know there are people who don't like it. There are a lot of people that's like, Foxsoul is trash. The show, TGIF, is trash. They should cancel it. And he definitely has gotten a share of backlash from different things that he has said, opinions that he's had about certain things or people and whatnot. And sometimes it was something that was here today and gone tomorrow. And then there were some things that may have lasted and lingered for more than a few days, because there was even a petition for them to remove him from the show because of some comments that he had made about Chloe Bailey at one point in time also. But that did not happen. It didn't work, because at the end of it all, when it comes to these networks, money talks. They don't care about people's feelings. Okay. So if it's working for the money and advertisers are still a part of it and whatever, they're looking at their bottom line. They're not looking at people's emotions and feelings. But he announced that he's no longer a part of the show. And he shared that it was strictly business. It was a money situation when it comes down to the, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And it's like, well, if I do what I already do on my own YouTube platform and I'm doing well there, and if I put in a little bit more time into my own platform, I don't have to show up when you guys want me to show up. I don't have to work every day and, every 5 days a week or whatever it is. And I'm not bound by a certain time schedule, the clock of how many hours I have to put in and whatever. Then he decided to do that. So honestly, most people would have done the same thing. Now, I want to read something because I actually saw this post on the Sandra Rose blog, and it didn't surprise me because Sandra Rose is actually friends with the blogger Michelle A.T. Brown. And for those who know that Michelle A.T. Brown and funkydineva Quentin Latham had a falling out many years ago, and they still have bad blood between the two of them. So Sandra Rose, she shared some things about him and about this situation on her blog. And I'm like, oh, Lord, this is so messy, but I'm not even surprised. But what she says is funkydineva was given his walking papers by Foxsoul TV. Now, clearly, he says in his video that she actually has a link to on her blog. He said that he decided to leave because of the contract negotiations not working out the way that he wanted them to. So what she wrote, and it's so shady, YouTuber funkydineva is out of a job at Foxsoul TV's TGIF after 4 seasons. TGIF, and I'm sorry, I'm laughing, guys, because I'm reading this, but she chose to use the ugly... Oh, gosh. She chose to use the ugliest pictures of him on this blog. You know, anyway, yeah. Continuing. TGIF is a daily talk show web series, now co-hosted by Claudia Jordan and Al Reynolds. funkydineva, 50. He is not 50. She is being so shady. She is being so shady. So she says, funkydineva, 50, explained his resignation in a video on Monday, January 1st. He said he chose to leave after Foxsoul execs refused to pay him what he felt he was worth. Dineva tried to compare his pay dispute to actress Taraji P. Henson, who recently fell out with the Color Purple producer Oprah Winfrey over her salary. Oprah quickly resolved the salary dispute. This is what the blog is saying. I don't know that to be the truth, but anyway. She continues, Taraji is a veteran actress who deserves all of her coins, while Dineva is lucky that anyone is willing to pay him for what he does. There are reports that Foxsoul's plan all along was to give Dineva's seat to T.S. Madison on the web series. There are also reports that his co-host went along with the plan in order to get rid of Dineva. Dineva tried to pull a boss move, but he got the rug pulled out from under him. Question, will you continue to watch TGIF? And then she has update. YouTuber Michelle A.T. Brown responded to funkydineva's resignation. Watch her video below. So she has a link to funkydineva's video, and then right underneath it, she has a link to Michelle Brown's video, which she literally used funkydineva's entire thumbnail, and then she stamped the word over his face in all red capital letters, fired. I haven't watched her video. I didn't watch funkydineva's entire video either, honestly. But this is just so shady. I'm like, my God, when do the shenanigans stop with some people when they just, if you don't have something, good to say about this person because you can't stand them. And I mean, I guess because she has a blog and Michelle Brown, she has her YouTube channel. So it's if it's trending and it's whatever like that, then I guess share it. But to just go so low where Sandra Rose says that funkydineva is 50 years old and Taraji is a veteran actress who deserves her coins and funkydineva is lucky that anyone was willing to pay him. I just was saying, this is so shady. I mean, I couldn't help but laugh, and I'm quite sure funkydineva, Quentin Latham, he doesn't care either. But it's just comical to me that it was written this way, and there's definitely never going to be any reconciliation between funkydineva and Michelle Brown. But I just wanted to share this, and I would love to get your guys' thoughts now. Do you watch TGIF? Will you continue to watch it now that funkydineva is no longer a part of the ensemble? Do you think that they're going to replace him with T.S. Madison or someone similar to? Do you think the show can continue to go on? Because honestly, Foxsoul, they have had shows come and go, a number of them. So this could possibly be one of the next to go, but we shall see. Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments section below. Thank you so much for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I just wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye. Situation. Wonder if we maybe were mistaken. Don't